back to another episode in Ghoulin around. Today we're going to be continuing our John Carpenter reviews, and today we're looking at his movie, Someone's Watching Me.
Introduction.
So, as always, I'm Jason Massey, and joining me,
Joanne Massey.
Loretta Mooney.
Yeah, so today we're looking at Someone's Watching Me, coming out in 1978, and like the title says, someone's watching someone. Yeah. So basically the premise is there's this girl who moves into a new apartment building, and she soon finds out that she has a secret admirer that's not so admiring and very creepy. And yeah, that's the entire film, is she's getting stalked, and yeah.
This movie sucked.
I do have to say that the girl that they had playing this, I don't know if that was her type of character that she usually plays, or if that's the way they wanted her to play. But she was really weird.
I hated her character.
She was really weird.
I hated her.
Her gap in between her teeth drove me nuts. I was like, don't smile. Just don't smile.
But, yeah, so my main issue with it is, she was just, and it's she was very nonsensical.
For that time, it didn't fit for her to be so bold as she was. It just didn't fit.
It felt very progressive for a time that was not so progressive.
Yeah.
But nowadays, that's your typical female character, and that's fine. But back then, it was very jarring to see that kind of character.
Yeah.
But it's not that's why I hate the movie. I hate that she stands up for herself. It's no, I hate that she was dumb throughout the entire movie.
Yeah.
She's at the beginning of the movie, she's made to be this oh, I can take care of myself. I'm very independent. Yada yada yada. And then throughout the entire movie, she leans on some other guy to be very stable and whatnot. And I just didn't like her character. And I thought it was dumb because throughout the entire movie, it takes place over a week or two or something like that.
Right? I don't even know. I think it was longer than that.
I think longer than that.
But yeah, it was a little longer than that.
It was
probably a month or two.
I think it was at least a month.
Yeah.
Well, she had 6 months to receive all of her gifts to decide where she was going.
Yeah, but yet again, the dude also canceled that because she was being a bitch about it.
I don't know.
Remember, because
it had been over a few months.
Yeah, but so my main issue with it was that she obviously learns that there's this dude that's stalking her, and he calls her and whatnot and delivers her presents and whatnot, and she could have been more sensible about it in that if a dude calls you and he says things that obviously he would only know about if he is currently watching you or is able to see you at any time. And in the apartment, your main thing is that you have a giant opening that opens your apartment.
Well, the whole place had windows, all around it.
Except they all have drapes. And she never once closed the drapes until towards the end of the movie where she's oh, maybe I should close the drapes. It's you should have done that from the second call where he's oh, you look better without the
my thing.
Close the fucking drapes.
My thing with that was, change your freaking number.
Well, she did.
I guess, yeah, you don't find that out until most of the way through the movie, though.
Yeah, she changed her number, and then the reason why he was able to still call her and all that was because he installed that listening device under her desk. And I'm guessing that when she was calling her friends to give them their new number, be hey, my number's blah blah blah. When she said it, he heard it.
But they didn't say anything about that. Plus, he was in the whole building. I mean, he could get it no matter what, really.
And it's with what I guess it's because oh, it's 2018. I would look for these things. If someone was stalking you to that level, wouldn't you search your apartment and all that, because she's obviously at the very beginning had like weird like break-ins and whatnot. It's like, wouldn't you search your apartment like just a little bit, give it like a once over? Yeah, because
What
that
did you
listening
think of
device
the
was not
movie?
too hidden.
I didn't like it. I thought it was really
Hated
stupid. It was pretty
Although it
boring.
was shot better than the other ones.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
see
As far
Yeah.
as filming, it was shot a lot better than the other ones.
well, you can see like as we're going through these movies, the
It'll probably get
advancement
better and
that he's
better
got, yeah.
because yet
Yeah.
again, as time
Yeah.
progresses and like filming movies takes its like turn and all that to a more computerized age, and also like John Carpenter gets more experience with directing
Yeah.
and writing, they'll obviously get better and better. I can't wait till we get to the thing. I love it.
yeah.
But pinnacle of John Carpenter.
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
It does get better and better.
Yeah.
He's got the fog and the thing, and
He's
Yeah.
got some
There's
good movies.
quite a
He's
few
got
of
coming out.
some,
them.
he's
Yeah.
got quite a few. He
It's
did
just
a
with-
Stephen King,
With
Christine.
as many good movies as you have, you're gonna have equally bad things as well.
Yeah.
Like all creators have that. Like Stephen King, he has his books. Has his books.
He does, yeah. He does have a couple that I couldn't make it through. I kept going because it's like, it's got to get better.
And then it doesn't.
But it didn't.
Yeah.
And it didn't. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't know if I can make it all the way through this thing. So yeah, all of them have that. But you can see just from this movie, from the first one.
Yeah, like comparing Dark
Just
Star
see-
to this one cinematically,
Yes.
it's better in terms of like how it's shot and how it looks and whatnot. Even like the acting in it is more up to standards.
Yeah.
as you
It
would
had
say.
a better flow
Mm.
with the acting.
It wasn't as slow as like maybe like Assault Precinct or
Yeah.
the opening of like Dark Star was like more or less slow.
Yeah.
This one, it's like it kind of gets going, and then like stops and then goes and then stops and then goes. But it's like a nice steady flow between it all. But overall, I really did not care for it. The plot was very, yet again, typical, where it's like, stalker movie.
What did you just drop?
my ring.
Oh no.
I played with it and then I dropped it.
Well, I know, I can
Okay.
see it. I know where it's at. Hopefully the dogs don't come in and try to eat it.
Ooh, no.
Anyway, yeah, it was just very stereotypical and just typical stalker flick where it's like, oh, I'm watching you, blah, 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 and I'm like, whatever. But like I guess in the movie it makes sense that it's like some random guy that you've never met before stalking her. But I feel like with all the modern movies with like plot twists and whatnot, like I was sitting there waiting for it to like turn out to be someone that she met already. Like I thought it was gonna be
Her
like
boyfriend or
her
something.
landlord or her boyfriend or something. Like I was waiting for the reveal, and then it's like some random guy, and then like when he shows up, you're like, who the fuck are you? All right, yeah. It was very.
So what's after this one?
Did you even look that up?
I have it. I have it. I just don't remember what it was.
Well, you said it was Halloween, but then we decided
No,
we were going to
Halloween
wait.
was before this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
and-
right. Before this one.
Oh, the next one was Elvis, but we're not going to do that one.
Elvis.
Yeah.
Oh, that, like.
'Cause it's
Wait,
like-
is
he
it,
did
is
like
it
a-
about Elvis?
Yeah, it's like a documentary type
Ooh,
thing.
I can't wait till we get to Escape from New York.
So
that was
the
a
next
good
one
movie.
The
that we're
Fog.
actually going
You'll
to
like
do is
that
The
one,
Fog.
Jason.
the next one we're doing would be the fog. So you can join us next time
Yeah.
for the fog.
So next time we'll be looking at the
Uh-oh,
Fog.
ring puppies.
yeah.
Get the ring. Get the ring.
My precious. I just don't want them to eat it.
There we go.
I don't want the puppies to eat it.
Well, that's one way to get their dog shit cleaned up.
So yes, next time, join us for the fog review.
Like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Tell us what your favorite John Carpenter movie is. But
We will hopefully get to it because these aren't it.
These aren't it.
These aren't it.
and as always,
Keep going.
keep going.